Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but we're going to try to keep up with the regular content this time too. If this video gets out first before an update video, just know an update video is coming. I'll kind of explain what's going on with my life, why I am living in a hotel room. If you can't tell, it's like all my stuff is over there in the background. Oh, I also wanted to add, so this hotel doesn't have like a little like mini mirror, and of course I didn't bring like a little mini mirror or whatever to like stand up here while I filmed. So my intention was to have my camera sitting up and then use my Surface Pro actually as a mirror, but my Surface Pro camera is better than the camera on the camera that I bought. So we're filming with this. We're gonna see how this looks. I mean, so far I like it, but you know, once editing and all that stuff starts happening, we'll see how this turns out. I'm sorry if the audio is wonky. I also did want to see what the audio sounded like on this because it seemed like it also sounded way better than my camera. Gotta love that. So that's what's going on with my setup. I don't have a mirror. I'm not using my camera. And I also don't have my ring light. So let's hope these clouds stay away from me while I'm filming. Let's hop right into it. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my travel skincare routine. Now, I do try to keep it as much like my regular at-home routine as possible. So I do just have like a ton of little like travel bottles and things like that. I actually have like 3 or 4 sets of like travel skincare packs and bags and boxes or whatever, but everything I'm going to show you today does fit in like a TSA approved baggie, and it's all like small enough to where you can keep it just in your carry-on if you're only traveling with a carry-on. I completely uprooted my whole life, so I had 2 suitcases and a carry-on and a personal item, and if I could have had more, I would have had more. But I could not. So this is just what I was able to bring with me. This is the bag that I used this time. It's nothing serious. It's just like a little cheapy bag. I did mention that I do have cuter ones, but I just did not feel like being cute this time. Like I packed for utility, not utility. I packed for utility. So I just grabbed the closest one to me when I started packing. So we'll start with what that little package came with, but I also have plenty of stuff that didn't come with it. So it came with this bottle. It's a nice size. I mean, as you can see, here's my hand, here's my cell phone. Like, it's a pretty nice size bottle. And then this one as well. And these are the tops that it came with. Bottle like this, 2 of these little things that I really like, and a bottle like this. I think this came with it. I think it came with it. Yeah. Whatever. I just picked that up at like my nearest convenience store. Why I got a whole new one when I said I already have some is because I constantly have new skincare stuff. And so the stuff that are in my other travel bottles is not the stuff that I wanted to take with me. Yes, I have a problem. No, I don't need to be judged right now. Thank you. We'll start with something that I wore on the plane ride, but I'm not going to be using today. So in this small container here is what I have in this one. This is actually the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. In a previous video, you may have seen me using this as a moisturizing cream or moisturizer, and I was using it for a moisturizer, but I stopped because it does have peppermint in it, and long-term use of essential oils on your face is just not a good idea. So I didn't use this for too long because I didn't want it to mess up my face, but I did keep it because this is perfect for these long plane rides. You can just slather this stuff on and get on the plane and your face won't dehydrate, because it's pretty thick without being like Vaseline or whatever. I'll show you. Oh, don't mind my scar. But yeah, it's pretty thick. It rubs in pretty well. I do like it. It's just I'm not putting peppermint on my face forever. It smells great though. So I'm not gonna be using this today, but this is something that I did carry with me because I wanted it on the plane, so that not only before I got on the plane I could apply it, but if I started to feel dry while on the plane, I would be able to reapply it. Put that off to the side. What I am gonna start with today, oh no. So as you saw, this bottle was just like that. I just went to open it and I guess it got crushed. And this is not like my first time using this since I got in this hotel room. But this is my first time noticing that it's like smashed to bits and pieces. That's okay, because I mean I have the full size with me, but I'm just showing you what I traveled with. Yeah, so it's just smashed to pieces. But this is the Banila Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. I really like oil cleansers. So we're gonna start with an oil cleanse and then move into the rest of the steps. When I oil cleanse first, I do perform the action for an entire 60 seconds. I was able to also fit this cute little timer in my carry-on. It is a full minute. Yeah. So we're gonna flip this and then we're gonna start cleansing. Why am I oil cleansing right now? So you oil cleanse before foam cleansing because it helps remove oils off of your face and pollutants and dirts like that. Usually I reserve oil cleansing for nighttime and I don't do it in the morning, because at nighttime when I come back in and I'm about to wash my face for the night, I usually am trying to get the sunscreen off, and sunscreen is generally an oil-based type thing. It's more of like a makeup type product. So I oil cleanse to get any makeup and of course sunscreen off for the day. I'm oil cleansing right now, even though it's the start of my day, because I actually just left the gym and like I'm all showered from the gym and whatnot. That's why I'm kind of dressed down. So I just left the gym and I want to make sure that I get, I did put on sunscreen before I went because it's really sunny in Nebraska. And I also want to make sure that I get all the sweat and the dirt like deep out of my pores before I actually cleanse with my actual cleanser. It has been a minute. You can oil cleanse for longer than a minute. It's just like a minimum a minute, but I do have things to do today, so I'm not gonna get too deep into this. My 60 seconds are up. The next step, which you can put in either one of these bottles. I actually did not put this in a travel bottle because I knew that I was bringing the full size. But I will be using the CeraVe Renewing SA Cleanser. Instead of putting the CeraVe in a travel bottle, I only had like a corner of my body wash left. So instead of using this for the CeraVe, when I had like almost a full bottle of that left, I put the last of my body wash in here, and I carried the full size CeraVe. But as I'm saying, you can still fit like CeraVe in this and then fit that in your travel thing. But I'm gonna just go to the bathroom and my face, I'm just gonna. Anyways, so my face has been oil cleansed. It has been foam cleansed with CeraVe. My hat's trying to fall off. Next up after this would be to tone. This is the Mamonde Rose Water Toner. Actually got this on sale, so I got like twice as much as you're supposed to. Anyways, I was able to just pour some into this cute little spray bottle And I'm just going to it took me a while to get used to how this smells, because it's it's fragrant. It doesn't have fragrance added. It's just that it's rose, like it's rose, so it smells like roses. Why do we tone? We tone to get your skin's pH back to a normal level and to lock in moisture after you wash your face. All right, so after I tone, I'm gonna be using, I only put a little bit in here because it only takes a little bit to go a long way, and it was taking forever to like fill up this bottle. But this is the Etude House Propolis Ampoule. I like Propolis. Like, I think everyone in America is like super hooked on hyaluronic acid. I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing that right, but I think everyone in America is like super hooked on hyaluronic acid. But when I was in Korea, like, it just did not do it for me. Like, I just did not get the hydration that I wanted or needed. Like, Korea is either mega dry or mega moist. And when it is mega dry, I needed something much stronger than hyaluronic acid was offering me. Or I shouldn't say stronger, I should say, because it's not like, it's called acid, but it's not an acid. Not like that kind of acid, you know, that you think of. But anyways, I needed something much more hydrating, something that is going to give me a lot more bang for my Ampoule buck. And Propolis is basically like a honey substance, and it's literally everywhere in Korea. I started with a tester. I get testers like left and right in Korea. When you buy entirely too much stuff in any store, they give you free samples and free testers of like everything. So I had a ton of like Propolis free samples when I was still trying to make hyaluronic acid work. And so finally I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try this out because it's something different, and you know, it's not a full thing, I'm not paying for it, like whatever, let me use it. And I fell in love. Like, my face feels great. I adore it. So if hyaluronic acid isn't doing it for you, try Propolis, Propolis, whatever. I'll have it all linked down below. The next step in my travel routine is going to be a moisturizer. So it's in this cute bottle. It says, "You look really good today," or "You look really good." I mean, I look good every day, so I don't need it to say today, but you know, "You look really good." And it's another like really small thing, so I was able to just like shove it into that clear baggie. And it has in it, as you can see, I've been using this. It has the, what is this? Okay. This is the Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. One day I'll show you guys the whole bottle. For now, this is what I'm using. And it's super cool. You can actually see like little dots of honey like inside it. Can you see that? Yeah, well, whatever. So this is what I've been using as my moisturizer because it is lightweight. And I just like to try to keep it moist, but I also get a little like greasy as the day goes on, so I don't like super heavy moisturizers when it's not winter time. So this one is perfect. I actually did use this in the winter too, and I just layered the toner and layered the Ampoule and like really layered this to get what I wanted out of it. And I was really happy with how it worked out, and I'm glad that I was happy because this shit was expensive. Okay. All right. So the last step, the step that I get a lot of questions about because I am melanin enriched, but I do this every single day because it doesn't matter how much melanin you have in your skin, you should be wearing sunscreen. And also I have acne and acne marks. So because of that, I do wear my sunscreen every day because fix my hat. I'm gonna be looking like Ray J when y'all see me because this hat keep falling off and y'all just gonna keep seeing me like cut to it being like back in place or whatever. So The sunscreen that I'm going to be using is the SuperGoop Play SPF 50 Sun Defying Sunscreen Oil with Meadow Foam. So actually, when I first bought this, SuperGoop ain't cheap. So when I first bought this, I only bought this small little travel size, and it's lasted me a while. Like, I've been using this semi-consistently since November, and I still have plenty left, and it's used almost on a daily basis. If I'm not using this one, I'm just using a different sunscreen that I have. I love the way it smells, and it is greatly moisturizing. It is a spray bottle. For all you girls that want to reapply sunscreen after you put on makeup, this is a great one to do so with. Sometimes this sprayer gets on my nerves though, so I just spray it into my hand and then wipe it on my face, which is exactly what I'm going to do today. Just 2 squirts. And actually, I just thought of this. It might be a little bit counterproductive that I just did like my whole skincare routine in front of the sunlight without sunscreen on. Like, I am sometimes like extremely anal about like not exposing my face to UV rays until I have on sunscreen. But I mean, I did need light to shoot this video, and I prefer natural light over unnatural light anyway. So whatever, here we are. And that is it. That is all. What? That wasn't very many steps, was it? Cleanse, tone, ampoule, moisturizer, sunscreen. So there was a quick little 6-step routine. It didn't take me very long at all. This video took a while because I'm wordy. But that's it. And then every product that I used did fit in that bag with space. So there is space to add extra stuff. And also the bag, one thing I did have in the bag too to show you that like you can add other stuff in there as well if you think you need more. I also had this full bottle of almond oil. I use this on my body. I always keep like a travel size like Jergens or something in my personal item, but I also wanted this almond oil, so I put it in there. I was using it as like a lotion for a bit there, but yeah. If you want to know why I'm living in a hotel, why I'm traveling, what am I doing, what's been going on with me, be sure to check out my video where I explain my hiatus and I explain where I am and what I'm doing. In the meantime, if you have any further questions about traveling with your skincare routine, or any suggestions about what I should probably switch to when traveling with my skincare routine, let me know in the comments down below. It was really nice to see you all again. I'm happy to be back on my channel. And yeah, so if you like this video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys the next time around.